Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about what CRM is best for travel agents. So this is a question that you guys send in a lot, especially you experienced agents. And if you're new, by the way, CRM is a customer relationship management system. So if you want to learn what CRM is the best, why you need one, what to look for in a good CRM, and also which ones I prefer for scalable growth, then keep on watching. That's what we're covering today. All right, guys, welcome back. If you haven't already, make sure you take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell here on YouTube. We put together tips, tricks, and training every week to help you with your travel agencies, inspire you to grow and learn and all of those good things. By the way, if you are new, drop a little hello or an I'm new in the comments below. I'd love to welcome you to our community. And if you're new, you probably don't know me. My name is Cyndi Williams. I started over 25 years ago in the travel industry. I own and operate my own award-winning, nationally recognized travel agency. And I'm also the CEO of Careers on Vacation, which teaches people just like you how to launch, grow, and supersize your travel businesses. So today we are discussing what CRM do you need. We talked recently about what tools are most important as a travel agent, but today we're really going to drill down on what is a CRM, why do I need one, how is it going to help me grow my business, and guys, this is one of the most critical tools that you can use as a new travel business owner or as a new travel agent. Even if you are a travel agent and you're not going to have other agents, people will say, well, I don't need a CRM. I don't have a team. You should still be using a CRM, and I'm going to talk about why today. So we're going to also go through kind of the top CRMs for what I call scalable growth that will grow with you as your business gets bigger and bigger. By the way, if you're using a CRM that you love, because I know this might be a controversial topic because people get really attached to the CRMs and they're like, well, mine is great because of this and mine's great because of this. I welcome all feedback. I'm going to talk about different ones today and pros and cons, but I would love to hear your feedback and comments, so keep that posted below. And guys, if you are brand new and just getting into the travel industry, I definitely want to direct you to my free resource, my masterclass, the 5 shifts to a 6-figure travel business and beyond. For those of you who are thinking about getting into the industry, that is a great place to start. It will walk you through what you need to know about the industry, how you get started, because there's more than one way, and the same way is not the right path for everyone. So definitely check that out if you're new. So let's dive into why you need a CRM first. Why do I even need this thing, Cyndi? Can I just keep my clients in paper files like it's 1972, or can I just put them on an Excel spreadsheet? Technically, yes, you can. If you want to run your business that way, there's no law that says you can't keep paper files or put people in Excel. Now, there are regulations on keeping credit cards. You need to be aware of that to make sure you're in compliance, right? But in terms of having a CRM, what does having a CRM do for you? One, it's going to organize your client data. It's going to keep all of their notes, their trip details, their preferences, any follow-ups that you need to do. You guys, this is important stuff as you scale. When you get started, you might have, 10, 20 clients. So maybe you can remember everything about every different family. Trust me, when you have 200 or you have, 40,000 like we have in our database, there's no way you can remember all the details. So making sure you have good best practices for managing your clients' data from day one will really help you, keeping their preferences, their notes, all of that stuff. The other thing that a good CRM will do is it allows you to tag your clients by marketing type. You might say, well, Cyndi, I don't do a lot of marketing. Well, you might not right now, but trust me, last year was a good teacher. A lot of people have recurring businesses. They've had the same clients for years and years. That's great. But if your recurring clients weren't traveling last year, how are you going to reach new clients that are outside of your base? Making sure you understand who's in your database, the types of clients that they are, the type of travel they like to do, and the marketing. When you do start to test marketing, tagging them and evaluating that and having that data so you can look at it every single month is what allows you to make good choices so you don't waste thousands of dollars in marketing going forward. So I know a lot of people do not think about this at the beginning because you're wrapped up in the, I'm going to sell travel. It's going to be so fun. I'm going to go on these free trips and I'm going to, it's going to be the best life ever. But having your data managed in a particular way from day one is one of the most important things you can do. It's the biggest favor you can do for yourself, because when you get to even having 100 people in your database, understanding how you can start to segment marketing will allow you to sell to them better and make better choices where you're not going to waste marketing dollars. So the list continues. That's just number 2 of why you need a CRM. It also allows you to organize tasks. What do I mean by tasks? Let's say you have someone going on a Disney vacation, and in normal climate, right, where we have things like fast passes and dining reservations. So dining reservations typically get made 6 months in advance with Disney. COVID timeframe, it went down to 60 and et cetera, et cetera. So check the dates. I'm not giving you those as official dates as of the taping of this video. But point being is, if you need to make dining reservations and if you need to do fast pass reservations for your Disney clients, you need a reminder for yourself. There are only so many reminders you can put on your phone. Managing it in a CRM system where you pull it up and go, here's all the tasks I'm supposed to do today or tomorrow, if you're looking ahead on your schedule, that allows you to make sure you keep everybody's trip on a good rotation. When are you collecting their final deposits? When are you sending out paperwork? When are you making their final payment? When are you doing their dining reservations? There are going to be a lot of these little to-dos that are the busy work of every single trip that you book. So again, if you have 10 or 20, maybe you're remembering that stuff. But once you get to 200, it's going to be like, whoa, no, you need to management. You need to do that management piece in a much bigger scale, and a CRM will allow you to do that. Another thing you can look at if you have a team is you can look at your travel agency activities. This is something I love to do. If we have a team of agents, I can go, boom, how much did we sell today? How many trips were booked today? What happened in my business today? It gives you visibility over what's happening in your business and how, if you have a team, your travel agents are operating working with their clients, and are they doing all the things they're supposed to be doing, et cetera, et cetera. Another thing it allows you to do is monitor your clients' travel plans. If you have their flight numbers right in there where you're not searching for them in different places, you'll know if a flight is delayed if you're monitoring their trip, and do I need to move their transfer service, et cetera, et cetera. Digging through emails to go, oh, what was their flight number? Like if someone texts you, this is what happens if you have Excel files. Someone will text you and go, oh, my flight's 3 hours late. Can you move my transfer? Now you're going to your email and you're going through thousands of emails because they gave you their flight stuff 9 months ago. You're looking for the record locator, and then you have to get on the phone with the airline, blah, blah, blah. So instead, you pull up their name in the CRM and boom, it's all right there for you. Easy peasy. Invoicing and accounting, understanding the math. I know travel agents never love math, or at least I'm one of those too. I get it. But having good accounting and invoicing capabilities is good. Streamlining your operational templates. If you're sending the same email, bon voyage, welcome home, don't forget this. If you're going on a cruise, take these things. You can create a template email where you can, boom, rinse and repeat that for the next 1,000 clients that do a cruise. So it allows you to do some of those things instead of hand drafting an email every time you send it to a client. That gets old really, really fast as you grow. Let's see, what else? So, and then last thing I had here was owner's visibility on agents' activities. I kind of mentioned that one a couple bullet points ago. But guys, it still astounds me that so many travel agents operate without a CRM. It really is like driving your business blind. And also, as you start to grow, and really when you get to the point where you have the need to market at a big level to continue to bring leads in to support your business, you're not going to have the data to make good decisions. So having a good CRM is really critical for scalable growth. So just keep that in mind in terms of the whys, if I haven't sold you on it already, right? And by the way, I get nothing for you picking a CRM. This is literally just for your information. I don't partner or affiliate. I'm not an affiliate for any CRM out there. And the CRMs are different. Some of them are good for you and another one might be good for someone else. That's why we're breaking it down for you today. So I'm going to talk about the most popular CRMs in the market for travel agencies and travel agents. So the first one is Travel eSolutions. They're considered a mid-size CRM. They're a good overall CRM. They're great for teams. They have reliable systems, whether you're an individual or a team, so they're not just for teams. And I'm doing a base overview, and then we're going to break down pros and cons. TravelJoy is newer to the market, and they are probably, of all the CRMs out there, the prettiest, most visually appealing, and user-friendly interface. Like, it's what you kind of expect with every other thing that you buy, not travel agency related. So the design is very attractive to a lot of people, but it's designed more for the individual travel agent, and it's not functional yet as the taping of this video for teams quite yet. It's not working how we want it to for teams. Vacation CRM is good for individuals or teams. It's very comparable to Travel eSolutions, but it's not as popular for individuals due to the higher single license user costs. I'm going to share some costs with you guys here in a second too, so I'll break that down. The last one that's worth mentioning is Client Base, which was created by Sabre and integrates great for those using a GDS. A GDS is a global distribution system for you old school travel agents in the back of the room, or you corporate travel agents. You know what I'm talking about. By the way, guys, you don't need a GDS system to be a travel agent in today's environment. That's where I started. I was trained on almost every single GDS back in the 90s because my job was to train those systems. But fortunately, things have evolved and we don't really need those unless you're doing corporate or you're doing high volume or you're an old school travel agent that still loves using your GDS. And I know some of you guys like that. But if you're using a GDS, that's why some people like Client Base, which is why I wanted to mention that. It's a very robust system, but the prices are a little higher than I like for individual agent usage in terms of comparing these, okay? So let's look at prices for our top picks. So Travel eSolutions, and by the way, Travel eSolutions is also referred to as TESS. So if you're watching this video and you're like, why didn't she mention TESS? It's the same thing. Travel eSolutions is the official name, but us travel agents just call it TESS for short. So they have a great $10 basic, like you can start for $10 a month. Or if you want their increased features, then it's $25 a month if you want to add like branding and do some like next level stuff. A lot of people start with the $10 and eventually they move up to the $25. Even at $25 a month, that's really a user-friendly price to have a good CRM. It also, that you can do a 30-day free trial with TESS. So keep that in mind. Travel Joy is $30 if you do month to month, and $25 a month if you pay for an entire year. They also offer a free trial, but it's only a 7-day free trial. So make sure you have the time to commit to go in there and test drive it if you're doing their 7-day free trial. Vacation CRM, they have two models. So they have this VCRM Lite model, which is it's $25 for their basic, $25 a month for their basic package, or for their kind of upgraded one where you're going to get additional features, it's $50 a month per user, or $100 a month for up to 10 users. So remember I said Vacation CRM is good for some of you travel agency owners. TESS is really good for travel agency owners as well. But with Vacation CRM, they allow up to 10 users for $100 a month, which isn't bad because then it's like $10 a month if you actually have 10 people on your team. So again, this is where it gets into the math of things like how are you running your business? How big is your team? Or are you a single user? If you're a single user, honestly, I wouldn't pay $50 a month. I would go with one of the other ones like Travel Joy or TESS because it's lower. And if you are running a team, the cost for TESS can get more expensive if you're comparing team to team. Because the user fee will be, I think it's between 20 and 25 it's like the regular price for TESS to add your additional user. So keep that in mind if you guys are growing teams. Client Base is $50 a month per user, no trial. So for you GDS agents that want that, one that works with that, you're going to pay those higher prices on that. So let's talk about my top picks and balancing the tools that you get with the cost, because I know a lot of you, when you start your travel agency, you're starting on smaller budgets. Nothing wrong with that. That's how most travel agents start. But I don't like to redo stuff later. So I would rather make a good choice from day one and give you guys that information so you can kind of go from there. So for agencies, or if you plan to add a team later, hands down, TESS Travel eSolutions is my favorite. That's the one we use in my agency and the one that we use to manage all of our team of agents. It does have a bit of a learning curve, full disclosure. A lot of people log into TESS and they don't like it because it's not as pretty as something like a Travel Joy. It's not as what's the word I'm looking for? Intuitive. Like a lot of apps and things are intuitive. It doesn't have that pretty feature to it. You have to spend some time learning it. But operationally, in my opinion, it is the best system right now that we have. And they offer great support and service. In fact, if you do our Careers on Vacation program, we partner with Tess, and they will come in and they train because we have so many people on Tess. They actually do a session for us on occasion where they will answer additional questions. But even if you are not, they still have good support. Their help desk is amazing. So the next one, my next pick is for individual travel agents. If you are staying completely individual, you don't plan on like scaling out later, and you really just want it for that upfront functionality, Travel Joy is a really good pick. So while it won't have all the advanced features that Tess offers right now, the interface is very user-friendly and it's more in line with what consumers expect from modern interfaces. You can do some cool branding. Tess does that too, but a lot of people like Travel Joy for that reason. It's great for new agents, and who knows, they might add more features in the future if they expand it out to working with teams. Travel Joy, call me. I will help you with this process. Because I think it'd be amazing. And also, to go back to Tess, they're actually working on adding some layers in too. So these are ever changing, guys. You want to, whenever you're watching this video, if you're watching it a year after it was filmed or even 6 months, go back to these and look at their websites and see what they've done since the video's been filmed and make a decision that feels good for you. Now, the other thing I want to say is I really feel like if Tess and Travel Joy could get together, like through, I don't know, I can start a dating service for CRMs. I need you to get together and have a baby, because if you two could get together and have a baby, we would have the perfect system in the industry. So from my heart to yours, please procreate. Okay. So both Tess and Travel Joy 2 offer a free trial. That was another reason why they made it into my top list. I really like the idea that you can test drive the systems. And guys, I'll link them both down below for you as well. So whatever CRM you guys decide on, consider investing in a good CRM to set your travel business up for success. And if you guys want to work with me and my team to learn how to launch your travel business and get it supersized the right way from the beginning, we offer those in-person test sessions in the Careers on Vacation program. We'll also help you leverage the most out of your CRM. We didn't even go into how you can leverage your CRM for marketing, for batching your clients, for invoicing, for operational uses. Those are all things we train in our longer program, but those are things that you can automate and do with a good CRM. So if those are of interest to you, I definitely invite you to check out our Careers on Vacation program. This is my #1 selling program. It's the one you guys have heard about, where you get an online training program, but you also get personal, real human support. You get a private coach, and you get to work with me personally on live calls and my team of experts to help you as you set up and grow your travel businesses. And I mean, you can't ask for a better team in the industry. This is my team of experts that got my business to where it is today. And this is the most reviewed travel program in the industry, guys, with well over 100 case studies on YouTube. So check those out too. I'm sure there's a story that's similar to yours, but you can find the link there, careersonvacation.com/ready now. And you can book a call to talk to one of our coaches and understand the enrollment process. And we just really want to learn about your goals. And if we can help you, then we'll talk about how to get an application for the program. So guys, I hope this was helpful for you to kind of dissect the different CRMs that are out there. We're always keeping our eye out for great tools. Again, if you have a CRM that you love, tell me why in comments. I would love to know. And guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell over on YouTube so you get all of our great content. And I'm also going to invite you to check us out in all the other places: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We're having so much fun with you behind the scenes in this great travel tribe that we are building in the industry, and we're having a lot of fun. So guys, I wish you so much love, so much abundance. I wish you the world. I will see you next week. Here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out my other content to help you grow and scale your very own travel business. And also, I invite you to travel around the world with me and find out what I'm doing in my portable, profitable, award-winning travel business. Check out the videos.